The house stood on a lonely hill. It looked sad and forgotten. We bought it because it was cheap, too cheap perhaps, a warning. Something felt wrong from the start. The air inside was heavy. It pressed down, cold and still, a silent, unwelcome presence. My dog Buster knew it first. He would whine at closed doors. He stared at empty spaces. A low growl rumbled in his chest. I told myself it was nothing, just an old house settling. Old houses make strange noises. I was trying to believe it. Then came the whispers, soft, like dry leaves skittering outside, or maybe mice in the walls, but they grew. Distinct, human, sad voices, sometimes angry. They seemed to sigh my name, or just a sound, a breath, a cold breath in a warm room. Sleep became a distant memory. I would wake suddenly, heart pounding. The bedroom air was like ice. I felt something there, watching, standing near the bed, unseen. I never opened my eyes fully, too afraid of what I might see, but I knew it was there. We learned its name later, Blackwood Manor, a dark name. The local people avoided it. They spoke in hushed tones. They told stories of the Blackwoods, the family who lived there long ago, the family who never really left. Their sorrow stained the very stones. Silas Blackwood was the master. A cruel man, the stories said. He meddled with dark old things, things that should be left alone. His wife Ilara was gentle. She withered in that grim house. Their children vanished one by one, no trace, no explanation, just gone. They said the house held their pain, their fear, their unending anger. Some whispered Silas never died. He became part of the house, its cold heart, its watchful eyes. The shadows in the corners moved. The old wood seemed to breathe. A house built on dark secrets. The people before us fled. They never stayed long. None did. They left in a great hurry, taking nothing, saying nothing. We found old yellowed newspapers, hidden away in the dusty attic, stories of accidents and disappearances, all tied to Blackwood Manor's past. The whispers were not enough. The cold spots were not enough. Things began to move on their own. A heavy book fell from a shelf. A glass flew from the kitchen counter. It shattered against the far wall. I was alone, or I thought I was. My heart hammered in my chest. Footsteps echoed from upstairs, heavy, deliberate, pacing back and forth, back and forth. When I was downstairs alone, I would call out, my voice trembling, "Is anyone there?" Only silence. Then the pacing would resume, searching, always searching, for me. My daughter Lily saw the girl. A small pale face in the darkness, dark eyes, so very dark, standing at the foot of her bed. Lily let out a terrible scream, a sound that chills me still. The girl just watched her, smiled, a sad, knowing, awful smile. Then came the smell, awful, like flowers left to rot, or something much, much worse. It filled the house without warning. It was strongest in the master bedroom, Silas Blackwood's old room. We nailed that door shut, tight, but the smell still seeped out. The nights were a living terror. The old house truly came alive. Loud bangs from empty rooms, scratching sounds from inside walls. I felt icy fingers on my arm, a cold, damp breath on my neck. I would lie still, frozen, praying for the sun to rise. One night the whisper was a voice, clear, cold, full of hate. "Get out," it commanded. The voice was deep, guttural. It came from everywhere and nowhere. I snatched Lily from her bed. We ran out into the black night. We did not dare look back. We left everything behind us, all our belongings, all our hopes. The house still stands on that hill, empty. Or so they say. Locals see lights flicker sometimes. They hear strange sounds drifting down, cries, and those soft whispers. A pale face stares from a window. We move many miles away. But Blackwood Manor is still with me. I dream of its dark hallways. I hear the pacing footsteps. Sometimes I wake suddenly, the smell of rot in the air. And I wonder, with a cold dread, did a part of it follow us home?